Hello, let's do Wordle for Monday, December 15th. Let's play. Yesterday we spun the wheel and it told us to start with clasp. Pretty good start. Absolutely horrible start. All great. Common letters that are left, T, R, N. We should try to use those. We should try to use an E. We could include another vowel there. Like I'm kind of looking for a word that goes T, R, blank, N, E, but I don't think we've got one of those. Huh. Could it be an R, E, N, T? I don't think there's a word for that. Rent? Would rent be a word with a W? Don't really want to guess that. All right. How am I going to use the R, N, and T then? Well, let's try ending in TE. I don't think that does anything. Niter? Why do I feel like that's a word? It is. Also all gray. All right. Well, there are no common letters in this word and no A or E or I, the common vowels. So it's going to be like an OU word or something. Let's see. Do we even have double consonants we can still do? OUGH, like dough? I feel like that's a pretty good guess at this point. When that DO turned green, I was like, did I just go gray, gray, all green? Because that would be amazing. All right, so we just have O. DO, something G. Is it in Y somehow? Doogie. Is it DOOG somehow? Doogie. I don't see how. So what goes before the G even? Doig. What am I missing about this word? Oh, it's dodgy. I was gonna say it's dodge, but no, it's dodgy. Okay, DG, yeah. Wow, that word really dodged a lot of the letters I was guessing. All right. Well, before we do anything else, let's spin our members wheel and see what we're starting with tomorrow. For now, the only way to get on this wheel is to sign up as a member on my YouTube. So we have Tyson Price suggesting donut. So if you'd like to follow along, then tomorrow start with donut. All right, let's do our analysis now, starting with the good bot. So the answer was dodgy. Oops, I even typed dodge instead of dodgy. All right. We started with clasp and got all gray. It suggests tired, rebid, brute, or trike are the only ones that don't have a potential of losing. I did niter, whatever that means. It's not on the answer list. All gray. Okay. So it's suggesting gumbo or bow or dough. Dough is tied for second with a bunch of other ones. There are 44 words left. So not a terrible choice. Gumbo, I don't think I would have thought of even trying. After dough, it was dodgy or doggy. Ooh, I didn't think of doggy. Interesting. And an unlikely doggo. Who guessed doggo? All right, so I want a 50-50 on that. From clasp, it would have gone tired. And then it just goes straight for dodgy if it gets lucky. That's crazy. Or we could do dowdy to dodgy, or we could do howdy to like doggy, dodgy, or doozy, doggy, dodgy. Like there's a few options there, but it gets in like anywhere from 3 to 6, depending on how lucky it gets. So depends on the choices made. Somewhat arbitrary choices. From tails, also all gray. So this is going to be the same for steel and least and all that. It's going to go crump, per usual. Crump is all gray, so it's going to go dingo. And then from dingo, we could go get it in 4 or 5. Doggy, dodgy. All right, adieu gets the D, so it's happy. Just a D, though, so we know it uses an O, or one or more O's with a D. It goes sword here. Then from sword, it goes godly, which actually narrows down all 8 of the possible answers. And then dodgy. All right. A godly guess right there. From audio, it also gets the D, and we know there's an O, but it doesn't know if there's an E yet, so it goes model. Godly, by the way, also being a good guess here. Remember that godly is a godly guess. All right. Dodgy or toddy. So we can get it in 3 or 4. And stare is a common start. It's going to be all gray. We go bow. And then from bow, we could go straight to dodgy, or we could do something like doggy to dodgy. So it's getting in 3 or 4. Trace tries to get in 2. It's going to be all gray, so it's not gonna. It goes pushy. And then leafy. Wow, it's really concerned. Dingy. Dodgy. All right. Yeah, that's not a great solve. It's in 5 or 6. And then finally, place is what the official bot starts with. We go snort if it's all gray. I think it goes roust. Then gumbo, and then dodgy, or maybe it goes doggy first, something like that. All right, let's check with the official bot, see how we did. I'm going to grab this screenshot while I'm here. All right. Did we beat the bot? Let's see. 98 skill. Really, really liked my guesses. 36 luck. And 4.6. People are losing today. All right. Clasp has a skill of 99. One of my favorite opening words. I didn't actually realize clasp was tied with place here. So splat, scrap. Interesting. Unfortunately, today was unlucky. All right. So what did people follow up on? There was 808 other people. So this is a popular starting word beyond my viewers. Toner being the most common follow-up. Uses similar letters, just an O instead of an I. And toner is what it does. Route, diner, trend. Niter. I'm the only one who did niter. It was a top pick, though. Terrific choice. And then dough was a 99 skill. No one in our sample of Wordles faced this scenario. And then finally, dodgy. I had 2 words to pick one, and I picked the right one. So I could have had an even higher skill score if I'd gone doggy first. All right. It gets it in 5. Place, roust, bongo, foggy, dodgy. Okay. We've got 0.2% of people being a bit dodgy. 0.3. So clasp is 41st popular starting word, 0.3%. And I noticed Adieu doesn't have the same dominance in hard mode that it does in normal mode. In normal mode, it's like a much steeper graph. All right. 96.3% solve rate in hard mode. 96.3. I'm going to write that down and see if normal mode is lower. Because so far, normal mode has always been lower. Doggy at 2.2%. So people are losing on doggy or foggy. And in general, we have a 3.7% failure rate. All right, we're going to go back and I just need to save this image here. We're going to go back and do the normal mode analysis. All right, so if we refresh, we can upload a screenshot. All right. It gives me a 97 skill in normal mode, otherwise about the same. All right, we have 722 people starting with clasp. No one else following up with niter, whatever it means. I should look it up. Let's see. Define niter. Potassium nitrate, especially as a naturally occurring mineral. It is niter. And it's actually an alternate spelling of niter, ER. All right. Drink, trend. Interesting. The toner follow-up is way less popular among normal mode players. We have a much bigger spread of follow-ups. Drink, trend, toner, drone, mount, grind, think, mount, route. All right. Dough gives me a 98 skill, and then dodgy 99. Interesting. It was a 99 skill in hard mode. It prefers fudgy or combo in normal mode. I wonder why. It does slate, crony, badge, dodgy. All right, we've got 0.3% people being dodgy today. Clasp is actually, yeah, look at the dominance of Adieu in normal mode. 8% starter with Adieu. Dropping to 4.8 for audio. And then Clasp is at 405. It's not very popular at all. It's kind of interesting. failure rate 93.6 compared to the 96.3. So we swapped the 3 and the 6. So as I said, normal mode has a much lower solve rate than hard mode, which is opposite of what you'd expect because hard mode is more difficult. But at the same time, people are only turning on hard mode if they're better at the game. They've actually played it a lot and have good strategy. So anyway, losing on the same words: doggy, foggy, wadgy, dotty, podgy, bodgy, dobby, doozy, dowdy, dotty. Okay, cool. Well, how did you do? And that is it for Wordle. If you would like to watch the New York Times games, you can click at the end of the video. It'll take you right there. I also have a pinned comment with all the games I played today. And if you enjoyed this, why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.